So, as promised, here is the vlog that's going to be showing some sections of the Japan trip. I hope you enjoy. It was really exciting for me back in 2023 to see all these sites, go to all these places. I think I'm going to actually break it up into two parts, just because I have quite a bit of footage and want to keep you guys' attention during all of this so that you get the full effect. So thank you and enjoy.
Japan is simply an amazing place. At this point, I was in Odawara, in the Kanagawa prefecture. I have to say, in regards to how serene and pristine this area is, it has its own allure that would make you really, really appreciate Japan in comparison to other parts, such as the busyness and robustness of Tokyo, or Osaka or Kyoto. I really enjoyed my stay in Odawara. So, at this point, Ken, my friend, had taken us to Mine's tuning shop, the illustrious factory where the Mine's R34 GTR and many other vehicles have been made. This was by far the greatest stop that I made in all of my trip. I got to see the actual place where the Mine's R34, in which, when I was young, was created at. It had such history, such an ambiance, such an allure, that it's hard to describe in words exactly what I saw. As well, I got a tour of the shop, thanks to Ken. Nakayama-san, the illustrious engine builder for Mines, took us up to the upstairs portion of the factory, showed us all the parts they had sitting there, and also showed us the illustrious engine building room in which he builds the Mines engine. Mines has a specific mission when they build their engines: to look for perfect balance, which is why I don't think when you saw the Mines R34 GTR back in the day in hot version and best motoring, that you seen so much aesthetics as opposed to they went more for perfect balance in the engine, to suspension, to the drivetrain, so that everything works in tandem very well. I think this is why Mines was able to beat so many other tuning shops in terms of their build quality and how they perform. If I haven't mentioned it already, I would like to thank Captain Bradford for all his contributions during my Japan trip. He made the experience that much more memorable and also provided me so much knowledge that I was able to take with me as well. Without him, none of this would have been possible. So thanks, Ken. This was also another amazing part of the trip. I was actually able to go into the customer portion of the mine shop and see an actual customer's car. This was a rare color for an R33 GTR. Personally, I never really liked the R33 GTR. I love all GTRs, but the 33 wasn't one preferably that I was looking for. Funny enough now, I'd love to get an R33 GTR and own one. But this was a rare treat to see. Now at this point, this was the highlight of the Mines tuning shop tour. I got to meet the CEO and the person who started Mines Tuning, Nikura-san. He basically is the reason why all this exists, next to Nakayama-san, working in tandem together. It was amazing to even watch Nikura-san and Nakayama-san speak to Ken in such a friendly, nonchalant manner. It was an opportunity that I don't think I would ever be able to tell my younger self I would have gotten to be there for. Nikura-san is an amazing person with a wealth of knowledge, and so is Nakayama-san. It was a great treat to hear them speak, and then even more so, what this next part you'll get to see. So last but not least, this tour did not disappoint in the end. Nikura-san took us to a secret location in which I was able to get the experience of seeing in person the Mines Nissan Skyline R34 GTR and new R35 GTR demo car. This absolutely blew my mind. I was actually standing in front of the Mines demo cars with the head of Mines and engine builder of Mines. Overstimulated is an understatement of what I was feeling. Excitement, anxiety, overjoyed to be in the presence of these monster JDM machines. I felt as if I had reached the pinnacle and summit of Japanese car culture mountain and was looking down and enjoying the sight of seeing this amazing machine in all its luxury. Thank you, Nikura-san. Thank you, Nakayama-san, for all you did. And thank you, Ken. After we left Mines, I didn't think that there was going to be anything that really could provide me even more joy at this point. I had just gone to Mines. What else could there be? But Ken took us on a drive on the Touge of Ashinoko Hakone skyline. I love Japanese Touges. They're amazing to experience. And when you reach the summit of the mountain, you never know what you're going to get to see. My advice to anyone visiting Japan, especially if you are looking to take in car culture, is to not just focus on that. Focus on the trees, focus on the roads, focus on the mountainous areas and how the sun hits everything in such a unique way. It enhances your experiences tenfold and probably makes you want to live there just to experience this on a daily basis. They say that the grass isn't always greener on the other side, but seeing all this green space in Japan, going up these tiny mountain roads, definitely paints a pretty picture for what anyone could expect, especially for myself, if you are able to live in Japan and be all that, at least to experience it on a vacation. When we reached the summit of Hakone, we got to experience another JDM car culture treat. 3 older gentlemen had been hanging out in front of the restaurant in which we had just gotten some food at. These gentlemen had some amazing vehicles, and they bought them brand new from the dealerships. One being this Porsche 911. I personally call it the Blackbird that I got to see in Japan. Next, of course, there had to be a gentleman with the pinnacle of what I would love to achieve in my fleet of cars. A Nissan Skyline GTR 34 V-Spec 2 NER. He bought this brand new from the dealership. And last but not least, their last friend had a Fairlady 2000. The car that was the progenitor before the Fairlady Z. All 3 of these gentlemen were very nice, very easy to chat with, even though there was a language barrier. And Ken was definitely a great help to facilitate the conversation. They even offered to take us on a Touge run at night if we were able to make it. That just shows you how kind and generous people are in Japan. I can honestly say I love Japan. With its serene waters, lakes, rivers, the skyline of looking at Tokyo, and the green space and how they show so much pride in where they live. I got to see so much in Japan, taking all sorts of different sights. If you get to visit Japan yourself, take in the history as well as the car culture. Enjoy it with some friends, and it'll enhance your experience that much more.